You think happiness takes time. Meditation, journaling, fix your life first. But some people can flip their mood in seconds. Not minutes, seconds, same brain, same problems, completely different emotional control. So what do they know that you don't? Neuroscientists, Navy SEALs, even elite performers use 3 micro-triggers that instantly hack your brain chemistry. I'm about to show you exactly what they are. And by the end of this, you'll be able to feel better on command. Chapter 1. The fake smile that isn't fake. You wait to feel good before you smile. Wrong. That's backwards, completely backwards. Most people think emotions control actions. Wrong. Actions control emotions. Psychologist William James figured this out over 100 years ago. You don't smile because you're happy. You feel happy because you smile. But here's the problem, though. You don't believe that, so you never use it. There's a famous experiment from the University of Kansas. Participants held a pen between their teeth, forcing a smile. No joke, just a stupid forced smile. Result, lower heart rate, reduced stress, better mood. Your brain got tricked, because your brain doesn't care why you smile. It only cares that you smile. It reads muscle signals, not your intentions. You're basically hacking your own nervous system. Average people wait for motivation. Elite performers create it artificially. That's the difference. Try this right now. Smile hard, hold it for 10 seconds. Feels stupid, right? Good. That means it's working. Your brain is releasing dopamine and serotonin already. But here's the problem, though. This alone fades fast. You need something stronger. Chapter 2. The 15-second memory hack. You think happiness comes from your life situation. Money, relationships, status, wrong. Happiness comes from what your brain is focusing on. And your brain is terrible at choosing focus. Left alone, it drifts negative. Psychologists call this the negativity bias. Your brain is wired to spot threats, not joy. Which means, if you don't control focus, you feel worse by default. But here's the trick. Elite performers don't fix their life first. They redirect attention instantly. There's a technique used in cognitive behavioral therapy. It takes 15 seconds, that's it. Here's how it works. You recall one specific positive memory. Not general, not vague. Specific, a moment, a smell, a sound, a detail. Now replay it vividly for 15 seconds. That's it. Sounds too simple? Good. That's why you don't do it. But neuroscience says otherwise. When you vividly recall a memory, your brain reactivates the same neural pathways as the original event. Same chemicals, same emotional pattern. You're not remembering happiness. You're recreating it, on demand. Most people scroll social media when they feel bad. Worst move possible, you're feeding your brain random garbage. Elite performers, they control the input deliberately. They treat attention like a weapon. You treat it like a toy. That's the difference. Try this. Think of the best moment you had this year. Zoom in. Where were you? Who was there? What did it feel like? Hold it. 15 seconds. Feel that shift? That's not motivation. That's brain chemistry. But here's the problem, though. Your brain will snap back to stress, unless you interrupt it physically. Chapter 3. The body override trick. You think your thoughts control your body. Wrong. Your body controls your thoughts. This is where most people lose control. They sit still, slouched, breathing shallow, scrolling, and wonder why they feel terrible. Your posture literally tells your brain how to feel. Harvard researcher Amy Cuddy showed this clearly. Open posture increases confidence hormones. Closed posture increases stress hormones. Your body is a remote control for your brain, and you don't even use it. Here's the trick. It takes 15 seconds. Stand up, pull your shoulders back, lift your chest, take one slow, deep breath. Hold for 4 seconds. Release slowly, repeat twice. That's it. Simple, fast, effective. Why does this work? Because breathing controls your nervous system. Slow breathing activates the parasympathetic system. That's your calm mode. Your brain literally shifts out of stress, instantly. Most people try to think their way out of anxiety. Wrong approach. You can't outthink a biological response. You override it physically. That's how elites operate. They don't debate emotions. They control state. Hit subscribe before you forget this, seriously. Because your brain will forget this in hours. That's how it works. We fix that here. Now let's stack these together. Smile. Recall a positive memory. Fix your posture and breathing. That's 15 seconds. 3 triggers. 1 massive shift. You just rewired your state on demand. Most people go their entire life reacting to emotions, never controlling them. That's why they stay stuck. Same stress, same patterns, same results. But now you're different. Now you have control. But here's the problem, though. Even if you can feel better instantly, if your brain is constantly distracted, overloaded, and addicted to dopamine, you'll still lose long term. Because you're fixing symptoms, not the system. That's why I made the next video. It breaks down how to rewire your brain for focus, discipline, and deep work. So you don't just feel better, you perform better. Watch it next.